about the title picture. You know, obviously we've got the world title coming up in Manchester. How do you think it goes down between Belal and Leon?
I've been saying this for so long. I think Leon is so clean. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. And when you don't make a lot of mistakes, it's hard to capitalize. He's so talented in all assets of the game. Obviously, I have trained with him and spent time with him, and he's phenomenal. He's phenomenally talented. I believe the biggest question mark for me in this is how has Belal's training with Khabib and that Sambo style and that aggressive top pressure, how is that going to play into the title picture? If he gets him down, can he dominate and have that beautiful onslaught of aggression that we've seen from the people like Khabib and Islam and Umar and Usman that they have, because it's sensational. So for me, I think it's going to be a Leon Edwards 25-minute decision. I think he's going to dominate and just try calculatedly decipher and decode Belal's game. It's up to Belal to bring the dog out.
It's a hard question, but I think he can beat Leon because, you know, I saw how he's training. He always did like a lot of drills. When he know where he's not good, like, and he ask Khabib, ask other guys who is good in the wrestling or somewhere, and he always want to improve, you know. And if he beat Leon, I don't know. We have to sit with the manager, with the team coaches, and talk about this.
I think both fighters are slow-paced fighters, and it suits them slow-paced. But I think it suits Belal more because of his grappling ability, because it gives him time and space to think about exactly when he's going to line up the shots and so on and so forth. But people underestimate Leon's wrestling ability, as we've seen him with Usman, taking Usman down for one, defending takedowns with, you know, him, Colby, so on and so forth. So once that side has been figured out and there's more rounds left, I think Leon's striking ability will start to play a massive role in that fight as it goes on. I actually can see it still going decision. I just think the more effective strikes are going to come from Leon as the fight goes on versus from Belal, who will probably get a little bit more tired from the lactic, and obviously he's gotten better in his striking, but that's not his thing. So it's a great fight, but I would edge it just towards Leon.
Big fights that we've got coming up, Leon Edwards and Belal Muhammad. What do you make of that one?
Oh, God, Belal, you want to talk about that guy's a man. I don't really know much about him, dude. I just know he goes, every time I interact with the guy, I'm just like, hey, why you always talk bro? Do you want to fight or not? And then he goes on Twitter and says, I want to fight Sean. Like, I just asked you if you wanted a scrap. There literally is a cage right there. We'll do it. And he goes on Twitter, Sean's a white trash. Like, nah, dude. So, I think Edwards is going to put that man out.
Oh, man, I think it's going to be a tough night for Belal. Leon Edwards is good everywhere. Belal Muhammad, you know, he's going to have to get the fight to the ground in order to win this fight. I mean, you saw what happened with the last fight with Kamaru Usman, Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards. Leon ended up taking him down in the first round. So he's got the wrestling, he's got that in the back as well. I think it's going to be Leon Edwards.
You know, Colby had a hard time sniffing Leon's crotch. I don't think Belal can get it done. I think Belal's a really cool guy, really nice guy, but I think Leon's just a better athlete and a better martial artist, you know. Yeah, so probably put my money on Leon.
Oh, the welterweight? Yeah, probably the same way it was going last time, minus the eye poke, so I think Leon gets the job done. Belal's a good fighter, though. I think Leon gets the job done.
Man, that's a tough one. I train with Belal. His pace, incredible. He doesn't make mistakes. That one's a hard one. I don't know, but because of their last fight, I guess I'll go with Leon. But it's a tough. It's like a pick'em fight, because when I train with Belal, I realized like that's not a natural. Like the way his cardio works, like it's incredible. So I think he definitely has a shot.
Yeah, you know, anytime Belal Muhammad fights and we we all think he's not going to win. He goes out there and wins, you know, and now he finds himself in the #1 contender fight. So you can never count out Belal. You know, you never know what he's going to bring, how he's going to look. You know, he's not exceptional everywhere. He's just really good everywhere, and he's very disciplined and very smart in his approach to fighting. But Leon Edwards, man, I'm not impressed by a lot of fighters. I've seen it all in my decade here in the UFC, but Leon Edwards impresses me. He's very technical. He's very good on the ground, standing up. I just think he's a very phenomenal fighter, and he really does impress me. I don't know how he's going to win. I just think he's going to win. But like I said, you can't count out Belal. Anytime you count him out, he wins. So we'll see.
For this one, you know, looking back at the first fight, the way Leon came out very aggressive, and he was, you know, doing a great job. You know, Belal is a great wrestler. You know, he's got a great takedown, but I think Leon showed in his fights with Kamaru Usman that he can handle the wrestling pressure, and I think Leon Edwards is going to win this fight.
Belal Muhammad and Leon Edwards is coming up. What do you think about that? How do you think it goes down?
About Leon Edwards?
Yeah,
I think he keeps the title for a while, you know.
Yeah. How do you think he gets it done against Belal?
I think I have a feeling that he can put him out cold. You know? Yeah.
I'm not sure because Belal, he's a grinder. He could grind out a decision. I think, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. I'm more curious what Leon Edwards' game plan is because we all know what Belal's going to do. But Edwards kind of surprised us when he fought Usman, using the grappling, putting it all together. I think that's what works the best. If Leon Edwards can do it, we already know Belal can do it, but I think Leon Edwards has like more devastating striking. He knows like when, he knows the timing, he knows how to like set things up with his striking more, and he really picked them apart when they first fought. So yeah, I'm curious to see how that looks and how Edwards approaches it, but I got Edwards winning it for sure.
She lost her fight.
Huge fight too, you know, Leon versus Belal. Huge for both. Belal wait for that fight for a long time. I think that he's prepared himself for that moment, you know. But I'm still with Leon, you know. I think Leon has something special, and but close fight, you know. Everything can happen.
Belal Muhammad, Leon Edwards. I like to see Leon, you know. I mean, but also I understand that, you know, Belal's not like the biggest fan favorite from what I hear. So, love Leon Edwards. Hoping the best for Belal. May the best man win.
Leon Edwards and Belal Muhammad coming up in July. What do you think about that fight? How do you think it goes down?
I always like to watch Liam fight, so yeah, I'm a fan of them all.
That's a great fight. I like Belal. Belal is a little different style. In the same way, I'm really, I love Leon, what he's doing. He's a great striker, and he's been defeating a lot of good opponents, legends of the sports, future Hall of Famers, I believe. And I think, I don't know, for him it's a big advantage to defending his title in his home country. So let's see what happens. You know, I'm rooting for great main event for that time.